our first perfect run in a long time, and it came from none other than Mono White Angels. Now, Momo is one thing, but Airbending Ascension has taken Angels to a whole nother level, giving us an absurd amount of value for free every single turn. I am so beyond excited for today's video, guys, because we are playing not only Mono White Angels, but we did so well with this deck today. We put up a perfect 8-0. I haven't done that in a long time on a video, and Angels of all things was not on my bingo card, but it does have a little bit of an asterisk because there was a very strange game towards the end of the video. You'll have to see, but I'll take it. Nonetheless, 8-0 with Angels is pretty ridiculous, and I thank Avatar for that because we got some new cards like Momo for 1 mana that allows us to do a cost reduction on all of our flyers moving forward with 1 mana. And mana ramp is just, it's good. I mean, obviously ramping is everything in the meta right now. We got things like Badger Mole. Momo's here to level the playing field with flyers. So it's going to give us a cost reduction. And not only that, we obviously already have things like Giada, which are going to make our Angels cheaper as well. Not only that, you know, it's going to pump our flyers and our Angels with 1/1 counters going forward, which I will say synergizes really well with another really good card, Airbending Ascension. This card right here, guys, let me explain how this is going to work today. So this card, I think, is what kind of took this deck over the top. This can not only set the opponent back a little bit by making them replay early game threats, but this card right here, once you've played 4 creatures onto the battlefield and it's become ascended, you're going to be able to blink something every turn. Now, we've got some great targets like Inspiring Overseer, which gains us life. It gets us an extra card. But here's the deal. When you're blinking creatures and you have a Giada on the field, everything's going to consistently keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger because ideally you're going to be playing at least 1 angel every turn, right? So then the Overseer gets blinked, it gets an additional counter for the angel that was entered this turn, and every time you blink, everything's just going to keep getting, you know, obviously much larger. Now we can also blink things that get warped in, like Halia can warp in for 1, you blink it, and now it's on the battlefield, so you get a big cost reduction on Halia as well. Tons of card advantage in this game. Another pretty cool trick too is if you blink the Exemplar of Light and it just entered the battlefield, it exiles and comes back, so it basically resets its enter the battlefield trick, or it resets for the turn essentially because it's been exiled, and you get to draw another card, which is really nice. So Exemplar of Light synergizes extremely well as well. And of course, Lyra on the top end, a 5-mana beast that we've gotten down by turn 3 in this video, thanks to Momo. But guys, super fun list and super powerful. Honestly, Angels are looking pretty good, so hope you guys enjoy this one, and we'll see you at the end. Peace. All right, guys, today I'm going to show you how Airbending Ascension and Momo has taken Angels up a whole nother level here, because we have been winning a lot of games with this deck so far, and I'm super excited. We've got Airbending Ascension off the rip here. You'd love to see it. Airbending Ascension works really well with these 2 cards in particular because being able to blink something and draw extra cards or gain extra life to get you over the hill to get that extra card with Halia has been amazing sort of combination. All right, so we got a landfall player, so Sheltered by Ghost is going to be pretty important. Tifa, okay. No lands for the turn, but they seem to have a land. I think they're just trying to save it, which is fair. But we're going to go Ascension immediately. Get out of here, Tifa. Okay, and then I'm thinking I go with Overseer next turn just to see if we can draw something good like a Sheltered by Ghosts. And they still aren't playing their land. Momo is very good. That's going to help me get the ball rolling here pretty quickly. All right, Overseer down. Let's go. We are attacking. It has Vigilance. Tifa definitely not blocking here. I'm curious to know why hold on to the land the way they are here with Tifa. I mean, maybe they got a bill. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say the bill being 3 mana over here doesn't make a lot of sense, but now it's starting to add up. Archway, that's gonna send that back to their hand. Okay, so nothing crazy yet, like nothing super crazy, but it's not great. I do think I need to get the Lyra down here, obviously, because it has first strike, but we did just top deck another Airbend Ascension. That could be pretty spicy, I can't lie. Maybe we do the Airbend Ascension again. I think so. And then we play the Halia, which will trigger... No, that won't be very good, will it? Never mind. We're going with the Lyra. I changed my mind. I think I made the right call. Let's go. Yeah, we got the first strike, so we're sending everybody here. Okay, and then next turn, Ascension plus Halia is going to be absolutely ridiculous because we're going to be able to get the Airbend Ascension to 4, blink our Overseer, and that will trigger the Halia draw as well. That's a problem. That's a serious problem. It only goes to 5 toughness though, so that's good. Because I have the first strike. They're probably going to walk right into the first strike. It happens more often than you would think. That's good. That means there's no Snakeskin Veil. They could have bluffed the Snakeskin Veil and they unfortunately walk right into it. Oh man. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were indeed made. And I'm just doing this to show you guys how ridiculous this little combo is. Even though I've got lethal here, but I guess. All right, GG's. Yeah, that feels pretty bad. I feel a little bad that they walked into that one. And it surprisingly happens a lot. GG's though. All right, we got the opponent going first. I do have a Momo to kick things off and a Sheltered to follow it. I guess that's pretty good, but this is very expensive. So another land off the top or maybe a cheaper Angel that can draw me some cards would be good. We'll see. Oh, a Toadstool Admirer. Wow, okay, we haven't seen that in a minute. We haven't seen that in a little while. So we got an Auras player here, huh? This has built-in ward too, right? It does. That's tough. Oh, they're not playing Auras. They're just playing mono green with Toadstool Admirer. Okay. I respect it. We're going Angel. And I'm actually just going to play this right away. All right. Not much of a blocker against the Baloth here, but I can block the Admirer, which is good. Looking for one more land. If I can get one more land off the top here, get down the Exemplar of Light, and then follow it with the Sheltered by Ghost. I don't really care what happens after that. Ideally, I'd like to go land, Exemplar into Dawnbringer, but I'm not going to be too upset if that doesn't work out. I'd even take a Giada off the top too, I guess. All right. That's fine. No other plays, huh? I had a weird gut feeling we were gonna get an Ascension here. I mean, this has haste, right? It does. Okay. I think this is a better play. A little bit of a better play here. All right, so mono green shouldn't have any removal for the Valkyrie, and the Valkyrie is gonna get really big, ideally, if we can find some lands. We'll see. We're only running 22 lands. It's kind of on me that, you know, I kept this hand 100%. Oh, wow. Okay. They get that right back. Nice. Well, that's gonna be bad. That might end up costing me. Let's see. I definitely want to go with the Exemplar. It's a 3/3 body, and then the Valkyrie goes up to a 2/4, so it can block now against the Baloth. I don't think I'm going to rush anything here. I think we stay back and block. Innkeeper's Talent's fine. I'm not too scared about that. I mean, a little bit. It gets the Baloth bigger, right? Which in turn gets around the Exemplar of Light. I really just need one land and we win the game. Because I can get the Lyra down and then everything gets the, you know, extra lifelink on top of it. All right, you got it for now. Yes! Oh my gosh, we got it. Okay, Momo for the win here because we get the Angel and cheap. These go. I gain life. Draw some cards. Let's go. I'm back in this game. And Lyra has first strike. Let's go. First strike is so big, man, especially against these tramplers. But obviously the talent's going to pump it beyond 5 toughness. But then I reset it with one of these. All right, we're looking good. We're looking really good, man. Shout out to Angels, man. I didn't think Angels were going to be this good, but with Momo and Ascension, I think we got something here. All right. I mean, maybe they make the same mistake and put counters on the second Baloth here and send them in for a first strike block. I think it's exactly what's going to happen here. This poor fella. Poor fella. I'll take an extra card too. Sheesh. And the scoop. Alrighty. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking exactly there. I genuinely don't know if people forgot how first strike works because it's just not around anymore that too much, but I don't know, man. All right, I get to go first. Our hand looks fantastic. Let's go. We got our Giada to kick things off. Just need a Momo, but all good. This hand should be pretty fire because I've got the Sheltered by Ghost too, which could be pretty clutch depending on the matchup. If it's like another green matchup, we can start stealing some things early. That'll be nice. And protecting our Giada wouldn't be so bad. Oh, we got the Momo. It's just a little bit late, but it's okay. Let's go with Momo, obviously, because then Giada can follow it. Let's go. That's huge. They have a 1-mana interaction spell here. What could that be? What could that be? And it only triggered the priority when I played a creature. What? What is a 1-mana spell they could have here? I mean, smite, but I'm not tapped or attacking, which is weird. Oh, shout out to them. Destroy target creature, manifest dread. I haven't seen anyone play the remake ever. What a card. What a card. I'm thinking, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna play this. I mean, obviously the opponent's probably control, which is pretty scary. Maybe I should have Airbend Ascension my own face down card. That could have been good. That might have been pretty good. Oh, they're playing Angels too? What the heck is going on? All right, I guess. Oh no, I want to blink this eventually. I should have put the Sheltered on the Momo because this is actually a card I'm gonna want to blink quite a bit. Man, I'm missing so many land drops. I thought for sure with the Giada and a Momo we'd be fine, but getting kind of slammed right now. All right, now we're looking good. Okay. I can't really attack into the opponent right now. The Overseer stopping my path, which is crazy, but true. What a cool card, though. I'm surprised nobody's really kind of experimented with this more. I feel like that could be a really good card. But I mean, they did make me manifest dread, which is not ideal for them. Yeah, go ahead. That's all you. Okay, so if I play this, I can draw a card right away, which I think is a good play. Nice. No attacks. We're under a little bit of pressure here, but I think we got this one because we've got Momo and we've got the Ascension, so. And those are the difference makers, I'm telling you. Oh, Elspeth is solid, though. It's fine, though. That's fine. So we got 1, 2, 3. I need one more land because I'd like to get Exemplar of Light down. Nice. And a Sheltered by Ghosts. All right, and if I get oh, I didn't spend the right mana there. Well, that's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? That's a huge bummer. Let's actually play Momo, because here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna actually be able to blink now with the Airbend Ascension. And what's pretty cool about that is if you blink your Exemplar of Light that just entered the battlefield, you get another draw trigger because it's basically gonna reset it. It's like it never was on the battlefield. Another Giada is crazy. A Giada for them as well. I'm telling you, the Ascension and Momo are going to make all the difference in this game. I'm telling you. All the difference. Elspeth is pretty cool, I can't lie. And then that removal spell that they had was also pretty cool. So a little bit of uniqueness from the opponent's deck too, so I respect it for sure. All right, they are sending in the Lyra this time. Lowering their defenses a bit. Another Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay, so if I play this first, And I'm looking for a land, really. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play... Shoot, how do I do this? I mean, I could just do the double up on the Exemplar of Light. I really don't know, guys. I'm really thinking hard about this one because there's a lot going on here. I could do this. Giada. Keep the new Giada, that's a 4/4. And then I could double sheltered on the Giada. And I will protect it permanently moving forward, right? Which is pretty cool. And I could swing through now, taking out this and hitting them for 2. And then I'm gonna blink the Exemplar, giving myself another card draw and resetting the defensive position of the card. Nice, another Shelter by Ghost is sick. Okay, let's go. Airband Ascension for the win, man. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I got 4 Shelters in this matchup. That's actually really lucky. I won't lie to you guys, that's really lucky. I'm probably gonna end up blinking this here pretty soon and just giving them this back. They gain 1 additional life whenever they gain life. I don't really care about that too much. Banishing Light. Oh wow, they had the 4 mana to pay for the ward. That's pretty good. That's extremely good. Oh, brother. That is extremely good. All right, in for 5. Well, this has got to be a really well-placed Shelter by Ghost this time around. If I play this, this won't be able to get cast this turn. Maybe just take their Giada, swing in, gain the 5, and then blink this, giving them back this. Oh man, I am not 100% certain. I'm not 100% certain. I think that's the play though. I think I'm gonna play this. And then I'm gonna play Sheltered by Ghosts. I just don't know if I'm gonna blink this. That's what I'm really struggling with right now. And then take their Giada, because I don't want them to have the mana or the 1/1 counters. Swing in with this, because they can't do anything about it. Gain 5. See, and then this is where it gets tricky. Do I blink anything at all or not? I think I do, man. I think I'm gonna draw a card and gain some more life here and then get some 1/1 counters onto it. It's not bad. I think I win the exchange on that. All right, Youthful Valkyrie's nice. I may chump block with Momo here against the Lyra. I don't know. Probably not, but it's a possibility because that's 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. 11 damage. Am I willing to take 11 damage and allowing him to gain that much life? Okay, I guess it's just Lyra going. That's good. I guess we'll let that get through then. Okay. That works for me. That also works for me. Let's go with Lyra, which means I can warp this in. All right, here we go. Let's go Lyra. And then here's where the warping actually pays dividends as well, because warping the Halia, we're gonna be able to actually blink it and keep it on the field permanently. This has 9 toughness. These guys have a lot as well. Yeah, I guess I don't really need to attack though, do I? All right, we blink this, gain some more life, draw another card. Let's go, dude. We're cooking. We're cooking. It's definitely a battle though. This is definitely a battle. The opponent with a lot of potential removal scares me just because, you know, Exemplar of Light is a bit of an issue if we lose it. And that is exactly what I was talking about. Are they going to take it? They are. Okay, so they're not taking the Dawnbringer. That's so tough, though. I had a feeling they'd find removal sooner than later because they're running things like Banishing Light and the remake, and I already knew they had to have been running Sheltered by Ghost, so no surprise there. Me losing all 4 of my Sheltered by Ghost is pretty scary. But again, I think the blinking that I've got going on right now is kind of gonna win me this game. All right, here we go. Here we go. Man, I'm just a little stressed out though, just because I'm like, how are we gonna eventually get this damage through, you know? We're gonna have to make some concessions and some trades here, which doesn't feel great. I'm thinking that I'm gonna just not attack here. I do have the first strike, obviously, which, you know, is a huge benefit, because like if they double block, let's say like these two here, if they double block that, I'd kill this. And then these wouldn't be able to... Okay, you know what? I think this is actually worth attacking with. Because if they get created with double and triple blocks here, I think it's going to be fine. I mean, what was the point of even attacking there, though? I mean, they're just going to attack right back once they take the damage. I really wonder. It looks like they're gonna make some blocks. That's a mistake, right? I mean, isn't it? That's a mistake, because if I kill this first, this can't trade with me. So I take out one of their creatures. They don't take out any of mine. All right, that works. Airbend Ascension will airbend. So we gained a life already. I guess we'll airbend this to get more card draw. Yeah, I'm telling you, airbend Ascension is going to be the key here, because look at how big my things get now every time I'm ascending them, because there's more angels on the field, giving the previous ones that didn't have huge 1/1 counters more 1/1 counters. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to be able to manifest Dread at least. Oh, it's a land. Of course it is. Of course it is. All right, well, they still can't attack. I still got the bigger threats on the field, except for maybe Giada. But if they want to send Giada in, I might be down for a little double block action here. I may be down for that. What a crazy game, huh? I didn't realize other people were playing Angels. Kind of interesting. Okay. And I still have my Overseer, right? So I can still keep drawing cards. It might be time to start. Oh, let's go. I was going to say, it might be time to start sending some of these guys in over the top. Overseer was just going to keep getting bigger too. That was a good game. That was a fun one, man. All right, we got the opponent going first. We have the Momo into an Ascension. Gotta love it. Let's go. Gotta love it. Some good targets too with the Overseers. All right, we got a Risen Reef. I don't love that. It could be a control deck looking to mill us out. If it's the case, then we probably just lose the game, because unfortunately, sweepers will get us. Yeah, I don't expect this to be a good one for us, guys. This might be, we might have met our maker on this one. I am willing to concede the idea of that. A stab, though, can be, you know, in all sorts of builds. This still could be Dimir midrange, for sure. Okay, it is. Okay, Dimir midrange is fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's just... it's not control, so there's not going to be, you know, a Singularity Rupture or something like that hitting us later, or like a Deadly Cover-Up. So I think we're okay. I think we'll be at least able to compete, right, is the thing. And that was a good top deck. Let's go Angel and send in the Overseer. All right, Halia is not bad. Halia is pretty sweet. Another land, maybe I can go Halia into an Overseer. I can't blink though, huh? Okay. Trajectory, sure. And no other plays from the opponent. Kind of scary, won't lie. Can't be countered. None of my stuff can be countered, which is huge. But it's not something I think they're going to be countering. I think realistically they're going to be flashing in things like the Flood Pitch Drowner and stuff like that. Or even they might be doing the Tasha's Tidebinder here to stop me from drawing a card. Or stop the Ascension from getting bigger. No? Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I overestimated their abilities. Oh, it's Flood Pitch Drowner. Okay, I figured. And then you do gotta worry about the Curiosity too, man. Curiosity is a serious issue. If they hit that, I'm probably in a big amount of trouble. Next turn, though, I mean, we do have the Ascension activated because I've got a 1-mana Halia and also a 2-mana Valkyrie no matter what. And so we might be back in this game, man. We blinked the Overseer. That'd be kind of crazy. Hold the phone here, guys. Hold the phone. I would love to get rid of the Curiosity, but I can't really afford to worry about that right now. I got to kind of get my own board going a little bit. I'd love to blink the Overseer here, but I think obviously Halia getting blinked here is the play, so I can keep it on the field. More Caverner Souls. Wow. It's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. Really? I honestly might make the trade here. I might make that trade. Would that be crazy? Or should I keep this and then maybe just chump block here? I don't know. I should probably trade, huh? Yeah, it's one less creature I gotta worry about. Attacking enemy, drawing them cards. That was a big decision I had to make there. I'm not gonna lie. Big decision. Okay, so we're gonna play Valkyrie. We're gonna take... probably the Curiosity. As much as I want this back, trust me, I want it back. I don't think we can afford to do that. No attacks. Blink this. Draw a card. Okay. We're winning the card advantage against 2 Curiosities. Could you imagine? Can you imagine? They can't send either one of these in for an attack until they deal with the situation at hand here, which is the blockers, right? So I wonder why they play that pre-combat. Are they going to tap? Okay, they're going to try to tap down my Valkyrie. They're going to pay the 2. And then what? They're going to try to get their creatures to attack because I still block really well. Okay, that makes more sense. Still kind of weird to do that on the main phase, though, especially when I can just attack right into it, right? Is that weird? All right. Send you over the top. Yeah, I think they're gonna block here, of course, which means I should probably do this. But then if I do that, I'm gonna blink this. I still block with these 2 against this. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I gotta get rid of the Kaito, right? It's kind of a must get rid of situation. It's not ideal the way we had to do that, but I really couldn't afford their bat blocking there. So let's blink our friend here, draw some cards, play some defense. Sheltered by Ghosts, very good. Very good. I can give double protection to the Valkyrie, or I can spread it out. Probably spreading it out smarter. Let's go, dude. We are absolutely unstoppable right now. Are you kidding me? With Angels, are you kidding me? Man, we might mess around and go undefeated today. Who knows? Who knows? This hand is pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. Ascension into Overseer. It's gonna be Landfall. It's almost definitely gonna be Landfall. Ascension, their next play, which is probably gonna be a Tifa or a Bristly Bill. An Elf, okay. Fair enough. I'm probably gonna send back the Elf. It makes it a lot more difficult for the opponent when they have to spend, you know, 1 additional mana for a 1-drop. I like ascending 1-drops more than I like ascending anything, because you'd hate to give them back an absolutely massive spell for only 2 mana to recast. That seems like a really valuable thing for the opponent. So, you know, forcing them to have to spend 2 mana on something that's normally 1 makes things a lot more annoying for them, and disrupts the curve quite a bit. So, see what we can do here. This deck feels really good though, man. We are climbing the ladder quite fast today. Tifa goes, that's crazy. Maybe they have 2 of them. Seems a little crazy to me. And they do have a land drop. All right, so we've seen this play out before, guys. We've seen this book, you know, we've read this book before. The opponent may end up running into a Lyra at some point in this game. That seems like something I absolutely have to get rid of, right? But Tifa, on the other hand, because its toughness doesn't get any bigger, Lyra should be able to handle it if I can get it down, of course, in the next turn or 2. Because Tifa will be hitting the field here, I would imagine, right about now. Yep. Are they playing a land, or are they saving their land? Our last opponent saved their land for when they can get a Bristly Bill down. Okay, give me a land, please, please, please give me a land. I need to get the Lyra down, or give me a Momo or something, even better. No attacks. What is their plan, man? If it's Bristly Bill, we're in a little bit of trouble, because Lyra won't come down till next turn. A little scared. I'm a little scared. Traveling Chocobo, that's not terrible. It's better than a Bristly Bill in this particular scenario, because that's not going to get any more toughness. So I will block with the Overseer too. So have at it, man. If you want to send it in, send it on in. The water's fine. The water's fine. I kind of don't want to play Lyra anymore this turn. I think I want to try to get these as close to blinking as possible. Give me a land. Let's go. Let's do it. Sheltered by Ghost is fantastic. I think we're playing this pretty well. We got a little lucky, obviously, hitting the land when we needed it there, but I think that was the right call, man. That worked out nicely because we got the Airbend Ascension going now, so we're under no pressure from any sort of, you know, what is it, Hydras or Tifas, so looking pretty solid right now. Now this is going to be an issue, but it will be my target next turn for a good Sheltered by Ghosts. None of my creatures are going to get messed with here, obviously, them being mono green. I mean, Chocobo's kick is a thing, actually. Maybe they would get messed with. I think we're just going to do this, and then Sheltered by Ghosts. Let's dissect their hand a little bit. I could be a jerk and I could keep blinking the Inquisitor too and just basically hit all 3 of their hands, or all 3 cards from their hand. That could be pretty funny. Snakeskin Veil. Okay, Snakeskin Veil is now a 2-mana spell. We will hit the second Inquisitor here. Spread out the love with the Shelter by Ghost. We're gonna take the Chocobo. Now here's where it gets a little bit weird. Do we blink the Inquisitor to hit their last card to make things just super expensive and annoying, or do we draw? I think I draw. I think that's the right call, because I don't know. This is obviously going to be a really good card. They like it over these 2 cards, so that's a nice find. I just cannot believe how ridiculous this deck feels. Like, we haven't felt like we've been in danger much at all today. And they did find an Ouroborid though, so that's a bit of a headache, I'll say. 3, that's fine. they leave themselves a little bit exposed here. I mean, Lyra seems like it's got to be the play, right? We got to try to finish this game out. So if I play Lyra, these go to what? 4. So they're going to block, assumingly here, right? So this would be 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, no, 10, 13. Okay, I think I have lethal. I think I have exactly lethal here. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I hope I didn't screw this up, but I'm pretty sure that's lethal. I am pretty bad at math, I will say. I am quite atrocious at math, actually. I guess we're about to find out, huh? This is gonna be the biggest blunder in my entire Magic history if I counted this wrong. But I'm pretty sure I can plus 4 and 3 and 3 and 3. Let's go! GG's. Pretty easy game again, man. I mean, 27 life, had the blinking mechanics, had the draw mechanics. Let's go. All right, we're going first with a perfect hand, dude. We got so much mana ramp here off of the early game Momo and Giada. Llanowar Elf, okay. Let's go Angel. I mean, sure. Just to get a little extra life, I guess. Nothing serious. Nothing crazy. Not going to draw a card off of it or anything, but you never know. Get a little extra life might mean something down the road. We got Sheltered by Ghost, by the way, which is, again, so clutch against green. So much green today, huh? Badger Mole Cub. Not bad. But is it as good as a turn 3 Lyra the Dawnbringer? I don't think so, pal. I don't think so. Turn 3 Lyra. I'm just realizing how ridiculous that is. Turn 3 Lyra. Okay, so they have a lot of mana to work with here, though. Ouroborate it is. I figured it would be something like that. We're good to go, though. I mean, they can't do anything about this, dude. I should take that, obviously. So I guess we'll do this. That way, all of these have lifelink, you know? Really wish I could have got this down, but what can you do? Made my mana a little bit weird there. All right, they didn't hit a land drop that last turn, right? So yeah, I would imagine that's gonna be GG's. Dude, I don't think we've lost a game yet. We are absolutely flying through platinum. All right, so kicking things off here with a pretty interesting start. I don't think I keep this one. 2 Lyras, only 2 lands, no mana ramp. I don't think that's possible to keep that and see any positive results. All right, this is better. Yes, Lyra goes. The curve looks really good up until that. Hopefully the Overseer next turn can find us a land for the Exemplar. Okay. All right, give me a land. Land off the top for Exemplar. And then a land again for a Dawnbringer. If we miss the land drop here, it's probably going to be over for us. I'd hate to end it that way with a little bit of a mana screw, but we'll see. Ah, Roaring Furnace to shut down the Momo. Savage. Yeah, that's gonna do it. We're getting mana screwed on this one, guys. It was bound to come to an end here sooner than later, right? The run is over. Stock up. Yeah, I mean, they're running a pretty control-ish sort of shell, so I would imagine things like Ill-Timed Explosion are in their deck. Huh. The undefeated streak continues. Let's go. I have no idea what the heck that was about. This hand looks fantastic, though, so let's get it going. Let's get it going. You know what? That happens sometimes. It does. I get it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't have the right color mana or something. They just knew that It wasn't looking too good. I don't know. I really wish this was a white source or a cavern because I could go Momo into Giada, but right now I can't, so I guess it's going to be Giada alone. A trajectory scares me a little bit. This seems like a self-bounce deck maybe, or sacrifice, of course, one of the two. And that means it's probably going to have quite a bit of removal, especially if it's self-bounce. Yeah, it's self-bounce. A lot of removal on the way here. Bummer. All right, going wide is definitely a very viable strategy here against an opponent like this. But, yeah, not great. It's a mere self-bounce. How do we... I mean, we should be able to fare pretty well against this deck because, again, like Momentum Breaker, if we're going wide enough, we can kind of choose things like Momo to sacrifice. And then if we can get the Valkyries big enough, we can kind of avoid the nowhere to runs. But right now, we're open to anything. Storm Chaser's Talent's fine. That's a-okay, my dude. If I do this for one. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this for one. I'm gonna put Sheltered by Ghosts on here. Take their token, because anything I take here is not gonna matter because they have nowhere to run, right? So they're gonna play that eventually again, making it impossible for my ward to do anything. And then, so I'm just gonna take their token. I have a really bad feeling Valkyrie's not gonna be able to stay on the field if it has the Shelter tied to it. So at least just not give them back another permanent seems like a smart idea. I don't know, could be wrong. Could be the wrong way to play. I know I could have taken their nowhere to run, but hear me out. So if I take nowhere to run, right? And they play another nowhere to run or a Momentum Breaker down the road and get my Valkyrie off the field, or even like a Boomerang to bounce it, they're gonna get nowhere to run back, and then it triggers again on something else. It's a 2-for-1. That's why I'm trying to avoid that. All right, let's go here. Here. And then we get in with this. I mean, guys, I don't know. Maybe we're just a really good matchup for a lot of things. Like, I don't quite understand how we're, you know, beating everything today like we are. I mean, the matchups have been pretty favorable too, though. We haven't seen any control. Here's the thing. I definitely think control decks would probably cook us, but we haven't seen it. This is probably as close as we've gotten to control. I guess the last player was probably control, but I don't know what they were doing. Still don't quite understand that one. All right, let's get this in here. Give me something nice off the top. A land. Not exactly nice, but... All right, gain some more life, draw another card. Can't be upset about that, can we? Could have sent in my, you know, other Valkyrie too, but they would have just chump blocked it. Giada, okay. Our other Giada got taken out early, so it'd be nice to get another one going here. As well as an airbending Ascension, that'd be nice. Send another token away. Okay, so if they pay the 4, they can only get the tragic trajectory back, which does take out my Momo or my Overseer, but they don't have anything bounced off the field this turn yet, so right now it's just a -2/2. Okay, surely they knew it was only going to do -2/2, right? Yes, they didn't. I guess they had no idea. Some of these players today have been throwing me for a little bit of a loop. All right. The only way that card gets the trajectory -10/10 is if something had left the field this turn. So, in case anybody was wondering, we're sending this over the top again. They're gonna have to block eventually, right? Oh, I should have sent in Momo. I didn't realize it was at 3. GG's though, man. I mean, run of the century with Angels. I've genuinely never thought in a million years that today I'd be making an Angel deck or that it would be going an undefeated run for me. So that's pretty sweet.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic, yeah. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.